Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it through. Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ श्रीपरमात्मने नमः। अथ गीताध्यानम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः ते पीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारत पङ्कजं कलिबलप्रध्वंसिन श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुल्लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः Yasyantanna vidusura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha. Devaya tasmai namaha. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Gita session. We are in this beautiful phase of uh, Arjuna's Vishada, and we are seeing how his description is going. That's such a valorous person who has already trained himself and who has suffered for 12 years and who had the mission of defeating and fight for dharma and by law acquire whatever was due to him, has suddenly buckled in knees. This is our situation uh, where we buckle ourselves when the calamities come in. And the difference between Arjuna and us is Arjuna has surrendered to Krishna, and many times we hold on our ego and extend the suffering and think that we are going to solve it. And until we are pushed to that level where we can't do anything anymore and we become totally helpless, and then it remembers on us, oh, I should surrender to Lord, and the Lord would do. So it's a big lesson. And it's good to flow with this, identify our own shortcomings, and then strive to fulfill. And then the main thing is, it's not we who do. If we say, I am doing, and we just water our ego, until that surrender happens, it won't come. Krishna has been always his childhood friend. Gita has not happened in a nice, comfortable place. Krishna was always knowing him. It didn't happen. It has happened in most chaotic place where you don't expect to hear the highest Vedanta because it's only there in that place he surrendered to him. So otherwise, Krishna would have told him anytime, anywhere. But God is there, always there. It's only we who take time to surrender. But we'll see through those descriptions. His descriptions are still going on. But as always, till verse 30, we need to chant. Those who want to chant, please raise the hand so that I'll allocate the verses accordingly. Because many times it is going and then people don't want to chant or they are not able to mute or whatever it is. So I can allocate your verses. Please raise your hands, those who want to volunteer for the 30 verses so that I can call out your name. Use the, please use that raise hand thing. Radhika ji, Lata ji, why your hands are not raised? Sumita, Batisha ji, raise your hands.
I thought it was only for the newcomers.
No, no, no. Everyone. Everyone who are present now. Balaji, please, Amma, raise your hand in that. Sharda ji. Okay, Balaji is raising in the physical way because you're not knowing it. Sumita Bhatisha ji. Yeah, just key in that. Key in over there. Okay. I should. Nobody else? Why Lakshmi maybe ought to work. Panna ji, Pannamma, please come over. Ratna Mishra ji, you are new, but still. Come over, come over. Don't shy away. Vinisha, come over. Sushma has mentioned that she cannot. Rajichi can also. Rajichi said she would be on mute. Pranam Samma. Aruna, Aruna Pachigola, please raise your hand. Oh, good. I'm seeing Panna's hand raise. Binduji, raise your hand if you want to chant. That's all.
Varshaji, I will chant from next week, Varshaji.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Fine, thank you. Okay, so Vinisha also doesn't want to chant. Okay, Sri Devi, Ratna Mishra, Rajiji. Doesn't matter. So now when I'll tell the names accordingly, the things have happened. Please remember your shloka names. Okay. Kashish, 1 and 2. Nikhila, 3. Nikhilaji, 3. 4. Shri Hariji, 5. Jayant, 6. Anirudh. Okay. 7, Sridevi Bodaji. 8, Somasundaranji. 9, Shardaji. Alone you are there, no kids are there. Okay. 9, Shardaji. 10, Harishji. 11, Jalajaji. 12, Radhakrishnan 30, Arunji. 14, Geetaji. 15, Lataji. Radhikaji. 16, 17, Lakshmiji. 18, Ponnaji. 19, Arunaji. 20th, Leelaji. 21, Palama. And I want 22, Sumitaji to also do it. Then 23, Jayant, remember that. 23. 24, again, Anirudh. Any kids are there? No. So we go back to Kashish. 24, I said Anirudh for you, right? Yeah. So 25, Kashish. 26, Sridevi Bodaji. 27, Somasundaranji. 28, Radhakrishnanji again. 29, Arunaji. On 30th, we will get to Shardaji. Okay? So this is the order. You can begin now. Please don't unmute. No, Arun Jainji. You can't unmute. You can't unmute now. We are starting. Okay. Kashish, unmute.
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः अर्जुनविषादयोगः। धृतराष्ट्र उवाच धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुयुत्सवः मामकाः पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय। सञ्जय उवाच दृष्ट्वा तु पाण्डवानीकं व्यूढं दुर्योधनस्तदा आचार्यमुपसङ्गम्य राजा वचनमब्रवीत्।
पश्यैतां पाण्डुपुत्राणाम् आचार्यमहतीं च मूं व्यूढान् द्रुपदपुत्रेण तव शिष्येण धीमता। अत्र शूरा महेश्वासाः भीमार्जुनसमायुधि युयुधानो विराटश्च द्रुपदश्च महारथः दृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः काशीराजस्य वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च नरपुङ्गवः युधामन्युश्च विक्रान्तः उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान् सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एव महारथः।
अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये तान्निबोधद्विजोत्तमा नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान् ब्रवीमि ते।
भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदित्तस्तथैव च
अन्ये च बहवः शूराः मदर्थे त्यक्तजीविताः नानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः सर्वे युद्धविशारदाः।
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितं पर्याप्तं त्वमेषेतां बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम्।
अयनेषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागवमस्थिताः भीष्ममेवाभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि।
Unmute Radhakrishnanji.
तस्य सञ्जनयन् हर्षं कुरुवृद्धः पितामहः सिंहनादं विनिद्योच्चैः शङ्कन् दद्मौ प्रतापवान्।
ततः शङ्खाश्च भैर्यश्च वनवानकगोमुखाः सहसैवाभ्यन्यन्त शब्दस्तु मूलोऽभवत्।
ततः श्वेतैर्हयैर्युक्ते महति स्यन्दने स्थितौ माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यौ शङ्खौ प्रदक्मतुः
पाञ्चजन्यौ हृषीकेशः देवदत्तं धनञ्जयः पौण्ड्रं दध्मौ महाशङ्खं भीमकर्मावृकोदरः
अनन्ता विजयौ राजा कुन्तिपुत्रो युधिष्ठिरः नकुलः सह देवश्च सुघोषमणिपुष्पकौ
काश्यश्च परमेश्वासः श्रीखण्डी च महारथः धृष्टद्युम्नो विराटश्च सात्यकिश्च पराजितः
द्रुपदो द्रौपदेयाश्च सर्व एष पृथ्वीपते सौभद्रश्च महाबाहु शङ्कान् दद्मुः पृथक् पृथक्
सघोषोधार्तराष्ट्राणां हृदयानि व्यदारयत् नभश्च पृथिवीं चैव तुमुलोऽभ्यनुनादयन्
अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शास्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः
अर्जुन उवाच अर्जुन उवाच
Before Arjuna
सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये
Vacha, one line is there, Hrishikesha.
ऋषिकेशान् तत वाक्यम् इदम् आह महीपते अर्जुन उवाच सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापय मे अच्युता यावद
No, enough. Me Chuta. Me Achyuta, not to say. Me Chuta.
मे अच्युता
Correct. That's
सेनयोरुभयोर्
enough. Okay, you're chanting again.
again
Okay. Do it.
सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये रथं स्थापय मे च्युताम्
Okay.
Thank you.
Sumita ji.
यावदेता निरीक्षेऽहं योद्धु कामानवस्थितान् कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे
कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम्
कैर्मया सह योद्धव्यम् अस्मिन् रणसमुद्यमे
Very good.
योत्स्यमानानवेक्षेऽहं य एतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेः युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः योत्स्यमानानवेक्षेऽहं य एतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेः युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः
सञ्जय उवाच एवमुक्तो हृषीकेशः गुडाकेशेन भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये स्थापयित्वा रथोत्तमम्
भीष्मद्रोणप्रमुखतः सर्वेषां च महीक्षिताम् उवाच पार्थ पश्यैतान् समवेतान् कुरूनिति
तत्र पश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थ पितॄनथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा श्वशुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि
तान् समीक्ष्य स कौन्तेय सर्वान् बन्धूनवस्थितान्.
Who had 27 to chant?
I had 27.
Please do that. Please do
Okay.
727.
Okay. Shashuran suhृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि तान् समीक्ष्य स कौन्तेयः सर्वान् बन्धूनवस्थितान्.
Yes. 28. Go ahead.
Okay.
Who is doing
Kripa.
28? 28 is Arunaji. Is it
It's me.
yours?
No, it's me. It's me.
Please
It's
do
me.
ahead.
Yeah. कृपया परयाविष्टः विषीदन्निदमब्रवीत्. अर्जुन उवाच दृष्ट्वेमं स्वजनं कृष्ण युयुत्सुं समुपस्थितम्.
वेपथुष्ट शरीरे मे रोमहर्षश्च जायते गाण्डीवं स्रंसते
Before
हस्तः.
that, Sidanti Mama. Sidanti, just the line above that. Nothing to turn. Where you have started with Vepathusha, just read the line above that.
There's no line about that.
Sidanti Mama Gatrani.
In my book, there's nothing like that.
The 29th verse, starting is Sidanti.
Okay. So here it. Okay.
In your previous verse, last line, what is the last line of your previous verse?
Parishushyati.
That Parishushyati starting is what? Sidanti. That line, start from there.
Okay. Sidanti mama gatrani mukhancha parishusyati vepathuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate.
That is 29.
गाण्डीवं स्रंसते हस्तात् त्वच्चैव परिदह्यते न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुं भ्रमतीव च मे मनः.
Good. Today's chanting was excellent, I must say. Just 2-3 pronunciations here and there, but I see y'all are improving so well. Excellent. Just keep on this. Small things are there, which I will not correct at the moment because something like slip of tongue. So, Saumadattis Tathaivacha for verse number 8. Saumadattis. That Saumadatti, that didn't happen. Then in verse number 10, पर्याप्तं त्विदमेतेषां verse number 10 who has chanted. Then verse number 12 simhanadau vinadyochaihi, verse number 12. Then verse number 13 shabdastumulo bhavat, not tumulo. Tumulo, tumu is short, not tumulo, tumulo. Verse number 13 who chanted. Then verse number 16, Ananta Vijayam, not Ananta, not Akimatra. So like this small things. Verse number 18 was a lot of mistakes. Drupado Draupade Sarvashaf Prithivipate Pruthi Kamahaprana Saubhadrascha Mahabahuho Visarga Bahuho. Then Shankhan Dadbhuf Visarga Dadbhuf Pruthak Katha Mahaprana and Ka Halanta Pruthak. Verse number 19, Mahaprana of Prithivin Chaiva, Nabhascha Prithivin Chaiva. Verse number 20, Pravritte Shastra Sampate. Somebody said Shastra. So not Shastra. Shastra Sampate. Then everything else was good. Well done. So we have finished it also very fast. Let's get into our 31st verse. But before we get into the 31st verse, we will see some reference cards and travel one step higher. Who has gone back and referred reference card again? Anybody who has gone, opened the reference card, seen what is 2A? Have you studied that? Anybody who has not studied? Sharda ji has studied. Good. Not studied? Because that will be a problem if you are not studying, because now today the second line is adding. So reference cards are extremely crucial for us. You should not miss that. Your whole Gita understanding with Sanskrit is based on that basic Sanskrit. So now we are going to travel little higher. So last time, what did we see the first line? Anybody? And just voluntarily unmute and say the first line. What was there in the notebook? I had asked you to prepare.
Devaha Devo Devaha.
So this was in your first line in your notebook, which I had asked to do. I hope you all have made your notebooks. Next week, I'm going to check it. So now you are going to write in the second line, Dvitiya, and then you have to say Devam, Devo, Devan. That means all the Pullinga Shabdas, which are Akaranta, are going to end like this. Devam, Devo, Devan. Dvitiya means the object of the sentence that we have learned in our first card. What is a Prathama? What is a Dvitiya? So Prathama, what you have heard, Devaha, Devo, Devaha, that is the subject, the person who is doing the action, or Vastu Nirdeshanartha. Then now it is Devam, Devo, Devan, to the God, one God, to two gods, Devo, to many gods, Devan. So let's say I don't have a glass, but let's say I'm having a glass now in my hand, which is a chashakaha. So this is a chashakaha. So anybody who wants to voluntarily say how many chashakas are there?
Chashakaha
Chashakaha is a glass.
Then two chashakaha.
One. So now two. This is a shaha chashakaha. So chashakaha, chashako, chashakaha we saw in the first class. Now we are doing dvitiya. So what we are going to say?
Chashakam.
As a
Chaskau, chaske,
Chashako,
chakshan,
chashakan,
Chashakan.
chashakam, chashako, chashakan. One glass, one glass, two glasses, and too many glasses. T-O. So Devam, two God. So two. This represents two. So to the glass. We have to remember all this slowly. Unless and until you revisit your reference cards again and again on daily basis, the understanding will not deepen. And reference cards will keep on piling up week after week. Then it will be too much. So till next Wednesday, this Dvitiya you have to keep in mind. Also bring that Prathama in mind, the first card also. And that's why that notebook is necessary. So now the homework is you will complete the notebook by writing these Dvitiyas. Napunsakalinga, what we are going to say? Vanam, Vane, Vanani. So Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya of a Napunsakalinga is same. Vanam, Vane, Vanani, Prathama, Vanam, Vane, Vanani, Dvitiya. Then Akaranta, Strilingi Shabda. Malam, Male, Malaha. Harim, Hari, Harin. Matim, Mati, Matihi. Dadhi, Dadhini, Dadhini. See, the Rasva Dirgha. Same as Prathama. Nadim, Nadim, Nadyau, Nadyaha. Gurum, Guru, Gurun. Dirghau. See the difference between the Rasva in Gurum and Dirghau in Guru and Gurun. Dhenum, Dhenu, Dhenavaha. Madhu, Madhuni, Madhuni. And for all our pronouns, for the touch of the Pullinga, tam. So we did saha taute. So now, tam tautan. Saha means that. You have to remember, huh? So that boy, if I have to say, saha balakaha. And the boy is over here, closer means eshaha balakaha. Now, if I have to say to that balaka, something, I have to point to the balaka or whatever. So then I should say tam balakam, because devam. So balakaha becomes balakam, and that to that balakam, tam balakam. If it was a balika, then sa balika, esha balika. And to that balika, to that girl, whatever you have to give or whatever you have to say to that girl, something you want to tell to that girl. So tam balika. And over here, etam tam balikam. Etam balikam. So I'm telling to that girl, I'm telling to this girl. Aham tam balikam vadami. Aham etam balikam vadami. Whatever I have to say, whatever I have to do to that girl, to that boy. So see the difference. So esha balika. This is a girl. To this girl, I am saying, Esha balika, etam balikam aham vadami. Whatever I am telling to this, whatever I have to do. So to that girl. Tat phalam. And also to that fruit. So tatte tani prathaman, tatte tani for Napunsakalinga is Dvitiya and Prathama same. And now this. So that was that. Now this. Etam, enam, two other. Etau, enu, both are okay. Etan, enan. Then for the Strilinga, etam, enam, ete, ene, etaha, enaha. Dakaranta Pullinga, sorry, Napunsakalinga, etat, enat, ete, ene, etani, enani. Now, whose? Yam. To who is doing? So, yaha. So, yaha has become now yam, yau, yan. Or for Strilinga, yam, ye, yaha. For Napunsakalinga, yat, ye, yani. Now, to me, you have to give. Mom, or to me, you tell. So, aham vadami, I am saying. But you tell it to me, Mam vada. You tell to me, Mam vada. So if I am speaking, aham, that is our prathama. Aham mavam vayam, we saw that in our first reference card. Now, in the second one, we are seeing Mama, avam no, asman naha. Remember this asman naha. In lot of our shlokas, this naha will come. To us, it will come. Many shlokas, it will come. Whatever we are chanting blindly, but it will come. So it is to us. So vayam is we are doing the action. That is prathama. You refer the card. Please keep your reference card handy. I hope you have taken a printout. I hope you have begun to file it. I hope you are writing in your notebooks. Unless that diligently is done on that weekly basis, going ahead will be very tough, and then I will see so many dropouts. So just follow exactly this much instruction, and by the time we are completing first or the second chapter, your basic Sanskrit will finish, and then we'll just fly off through the entire Gita just like that. Then we are not referring all this, because this is the first time we have to complete our basics over here in first two chapters, and then just freely flow ahead. Very easy. So little effort is needed. And then to you, twam, or I can use the word twa, or to both of you, yuvam, vam, or to all of you, I have to say yushman, vaha. To whom, come, or in a female, to whom, tam, or to a Napunsakalinga, kim. So, kam kau kan, or kam ke kaha, or kim ke kani. Now I'm going to give a pause over here. I want you to raise hands if you have not understood. Yes, Arunji, you have a question?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't get it that for some of these words, why do you have two of these? You know, like the Karan, Strishu, Lingeshu, Saman, Asma Shabad, Mam / Ma. So what that means? Why
That
two?
means you can use any word, both word mean the
okay.
same.
Okay,
Both
okay. So
word mean the
just
same.
which you
You
have the
can
same
say,
thing.
I can tell you mam vada or ma vada. You can say both and both would mean same. And that is the beauty of then Sanskrit comes, like in your shlokas when you want to make or construct your own poetry and all. The beauty that you can. So asman is to us. But in many shlokas you will find to complete the pada, probably only one alphabet is needed and naha is used.
Okay. And
Okay.
same would be couple of those which are above there.
Correct. So they both would
the
mean
same
same, and you would find in our scriptures any of that coming as an alternative.
Marshaji, this word ma, does it also mean don't worry also? Ma
Correct.
shucha.
Correct.
So it's
Correct.
got two
Ma
meanings.
means, yes, ma has two meanings. Ma is to me also, and ma means don't in a negative sense also. Ma means Lakshmi also. Okay. Then who has Leela Ma? You have question?
I want to listen once more. This is Dvitiya. Dvitiya, you are telling now.
Yes.
So can you repeat it again? Not of the saha sa, that is okay. After that, mam aham, that portion just got confused.
Mam and aham portion got confused. Okay. So if I want to talk, I will say aham vadami. So when I'm saying vadami is the verb, you put the question, who is talking?
Me.
Then answer is aham. That means I am the doer of the action. So when I am the doer of the action in an active voice, that has to be in prathama vibhakti, and asmat shabdas prathama vibhakti is aham. Now I'm telling you, you tell me. So I'm going to say tvam mam vada. So now what has happened? Yushmat shabdas prathama vibhakti is tvam. And asmat shabdas dvitiya vibhakti is mam.
Mam.
So when I am saying vada, I'm asking you to tell me who is the doer of the action. You are the doer of the action. You are going to tell.
Yeah.
So you are the subject. So you have to be in prathama. To whom you are going to tell? You are going to tell it to me. So aham, I cannot use the word aham because aham in prathama means it is a karta. I am not the doer of the action. You are the doer of the action. You are the subject. You will be tvam. I am the object in the action and I'll have to be mam. Have I cleared it? Leela Ma? Hari Om, are you there? Leela Ma, are you there?
Yes, Varsha.
So have I cleared?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And any doubt remaining?
No.
Okay.
No.
So now this is asmat and yushmat shabdas mam or tvam. But it can be, let's say, to the boy. Then balakam vada, I will say, tvam balakam vada. Or you want to tell it to the god. Tvam devam vada. So whomever you want to. If you want to take my name, Varsha, akaranta it is. So that means like malam. So varsham vada, tvam varsham vada. You tell to Varsha. See, where it is, give me a minute. Over here, Malam has happened. So, all Akaranta will go into that. So, Varsham Vada, you tell to Varsha. Whoever it is, Leela. So, now if I have to tell you, Aham Leelam Vadami, I'm telling to Leela. Correct. So, where is that verb going? What are we using? You have to understand. So, Dvitiya means it's the object. And to all these antas, we have to mind whether it is ukaranta word. To if I have to tell to my guru, so I will say, aham gurum vadami.
Guru.
Okay. So, this is the meaning of Dvitiya Vibhakti. And As per the ending, it is Hari, or it is Guru, or it is A ki matra, or it is Devi or Saraswati, like a Nadi. So these words will take such shapes. This is the understanding behind that. Are we clear?
Yes.
So Varshaji, you taught that shloka Ramam, Ramesham, Bhaje. That Ramam is a...
Correct. Excellent. Very good relation. Devam, like Ramam. Okay. Now, all doubts clear? I'll go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Now let us go. Let us go ahead. So this in the notebook you have to make, huh? Next week I'm checking your notebooks. Okay. Then we saw all this. Okay. Now we come to a new thing. This definitely you have to memorize and come next week. There is no excuse. So far we have our seeing Shabda. So we have already seen in Sanskrit, it is in two parts. And Namapadas and Kriyapadas are there. Namapadas are all nouns, Kriyapadas are all verbs. What is not action word, everything we are putting it into a Namapada. Everything. The Namapada's original word root is called as Shabdaha. So that's why we got all these Shabdas. Devaha, Devahu, Devaha. So this is Shabda Rupa. All the Kriyapadas, the root word is called as Dhatu. Okay. So now I'm going to take the first dhatu, which is Patha dhatu. Patha means to read or to study. Read. And dhatus, we have three types. Some dhatus go by this kind of a form, Pathati. So like this, when you have that T ending sound, you have to understand that this type of dhatu is called as Parasmaipadi. Vandate. This ending Vandate, A ending sound, it is not T ending sound. Such dhatus you have to call as Atmanepadi. And some dhatus, they go by Parasmepadi or Atmanepadi also. So you cannot say Pathate. Neither you can say Vandati. This is wrong. The formation of dhatu is like that. So we have to keep in mind this. By looking at a dhatu, you will never know original dhatu. By looking at the form, you will be able to know this is Parasmaipadi or Atmanepadi. So if I give you Vanda dhatu, by seeing the dhatu, you will not understand. But if I say Vandate, from that you will understand, oh, this is a Atmanepad type of dhatu. So this you will have to remember. So now today is the first introduction. How you have to do is, as always, we have this Ekvachan, Dvivachan and Bahuvachan in Sanskrit. Now dhatu means it is a verb. Verb means who is doing the action, whether the third person is doing the action, whether the second person or the first person. So please keep yourself alert at this moment. Prathama Purusha in Sanskrit is not equivalent to first person of English. So don't take that translation. So Prathama Purusha is the third person. He, she, Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, third person. Madhyama Purusha means the second person, you. And Uttama Purusha means I, me, the first person of English. So the first person of English is Uttama Purusha of Sanskrit. So it is first others and last only I'm going to come. So while you are going to, in doing the Shabda, we were doing Devaha, Devo, Devaha Prathama, Devam, Devo, Devan, Dvitiya, like that we are saying. In the case of Dhatu chart, you have to say it like this. Pathati, Pathattaha, Pathanti, Pathasi, Pathathaha, Pathatha, Pathami, Pathavaha, Pathamaha. You don't say Pratham Purush anything over there. You just say those 9 words of the bracket and you have to remember that. So now this, what does this mean? Pathami, when you will hear, that means I am studying, I am reading. Pathasi means you are reading. Pathati means he, she, Rama, Sita, whoever is the third person is reading. Pathavaha means we both are reading. Pathamaha means we all are reading. We are reading. We are reading. Patathaha means you both are reading. Patatha means you all are reading. See, that's why the pronunciation patathaha, patatha. And now see they both are reading. Patathaha. So that's why I keep on insisting. Make sure that your Alpa Prana, Mahaprana are clear. Patattaha means they both are reading. Patattaha means you both are reading. Okay. So please make sure Visarga is chanted, means it will be only for Dvivachan. Patattha means you all are reading. But patattaha, these are similar soundings, Alpa Prana, Mahaprana. So there should be lot of clarity in our mouth when we try to memorize, when we try to chant and pronunciation of the Visargas. Okay. Now comes the Atmanepad Dhatu. How it is said? Vandate, vandete, vandante, vandase, vandete. See, vandete in the third person Dvivachan. Vandete in the second person Dvivachan. Vandete, vandete, vandadve. Then vande, vandavahe, vandamahe. Now today means what? One day means I am bowing down. So many times you will not see in any stories or any shlokas, you will aham vande. No. When the word vande said, it means I am bowing down. Aham need not come there. Vandase. Tvam need not come there. It is understood. When you say vandase, it means it is tvam vandase. Vandate. He, she, or Rama, Sita, all vandate. Okay. The best example is when we say Vande Mataram. So Mataram, to the mother. To mother. That is Dvitiya. And Vande. I am bowing down to mother. So I is not necessary because Vande, that dhatu itself, is representing the Uttama Purusha, the first person. Clear? But today you are just listening for the first time. When we do it many times, it will come. So not to get confused, but we are doing in the Vartamana Kala. That means the present tense. Then there is a past tense, there is a future tense, then there are moods for it. So then this dhatu will take different forms. Like in English, I am speaking. I will speak. I spoke. So we have all those forms. So like that in Sanskrit also, there will be different forms, but we will focus now on present tense. So all these tenses or the moods are called lakara, lakaras. And the Vartaman Kal is known as lat lakaraha. Okay. So we are seeing present tense. Okay. Now, I'll be sharing, of course, this and who is messaged. Correct. Sharda has messaged. Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. In the shloka we have done, in Dhyana shloka. So, Vande means what? I am bound down. So, Krishnam. It is not Krishnaha. Means I am bowing down to Krishna. To Krishna means aham Krishnam Vande. And how he is Krishna? He is Jagat Guru. So he is taking the form also of the Dvitiya. Aham Jagat Gurum Krishnam Vande. So that is in our very good example, Chan, being alert. So this is how you will have to pick up what it is saying, and by again and again doing only, it will happen. Today it's the first time. So not to get scared. Oh, I don't know, or I have not understood. You will, because so many times it will come while we are doing Gita, the words. Then you will automatically, oh, this is present tense. Oh, this means the first person. Oh, this means the third person. So this is all we will have to go. So not to worry if you're not remembering now. When we are doing now the shlokas, today we are going to see Dvitiyas in today's shlokas. So let's go to the 31st one. Kids will volunteer first and then adults will volunteer. Hey. Okay, not this, sorry. Where did my verse go? This is the line. Okay, let us start. Kids first. I think Kashish, Anirudh, and Jayant only, right? So first we'll start with Kashish and then we'll go to Anirudh's family. Okay, Kashish, come over. See, today's was so beautiful. And so why we have to do this before and then go to the verse? Nimittani cha pashyami.
Nimittani cha pashyami.
So what you have done, nimittani cha. So it is not tani cha. Nimittani cha. Nicha, ni should be rasa. Nimittani cha pashyami.
Nimittani cha pashyami.
Correct. Viparitani keshava.
Viparitani keshava.
Nacha cha will be dvitva. Nacha shreyonu pashyami.
Nacha shreyonu pashyami.
Hatva swajanamahave.
Hatva swajanamahave.
Nimittani cha pashyami. Viparitani keshava. Repeat twice.
Nimittani cha pashyami. Viparitani keshava. Nimittani cha pashyami. Viparitani keshava.
न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे
न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे.
See the word pashyami, anupashyami. See the word nimittani. See the word viparitani. Remember these words. Now we'll go back to our cards. See? Pathami. So this pashyami is like that. Pashyami, like pathami. That means it is ekvachan. That means I am seeing. Pashyami, pashya means to see. The dhatu over there, the root is pashya. So over there, aham word we have not seen in the shloka anywhere. But we have seen pashyami word. So that means Arjuna is saying, I am seeing. Okay, this is one part. So we have to identify like that. So this means he is saying. So this is going in the present tense. And then we have, see this, vanani, nimittani, viparitani, many, napunsakalinga. And it's a objectified. I am seeing whatever, nimittanis, means all the nimittas, all bad omen. Viparitani, which are opposite, which are not so good. Bad, viparitani nimittani, bad omen I am seeing. Pashyami, so we saw now, first person, like pathami. Okay, so like this we will slowly try to relate what we are trying to gather. Okay, now let's go back to our verse. So what does he say? Nimittani, some omen, and which are how? Viparitani. And Keshava, this is our Sambodhan, where there is, you don't find any Visarga or anything of that Vibhakti. So in Ekvachan Sambodhan Pullinga, Akaranta. We will see how Devaha, Devau, Devaha, Devam, Devau, Devan, like that. Deva, without anything. So like that, Keshava, O Keshava, O Keshava, that means O Lord, O, he's addressing Keshava, like that, Krishna. Aham viparitani nimittani pashyami. So when I make a sentence like that, this is called as Anvaya. So Anvaya means the poetic lines, you make it into a prose line to form in a sentence that you understand. So in Sanskrit, the whole thing travels. The preposition travels. So you can place the word anywhere to suit your poetic sequence, melodious, whatever you have, that chandas, that rhythm, you can do it. Like, aham amram hastena khadami. I am eating mango. Amram khadami. I am eating mango by hand. So if I'm going to say hastena amram khadami aham, khadami amram aham hastena, anywhere, anyhow you place the word, the meaning is not going to change. Because that vibhakti amram, the object, hastena, that tritiya vibhakti, by hand, it is traveling with that word everywhere. So the meaning will never change. You can still have the same meaning because it is embedded. The prepositions are embedded into the word. So it doesn't make any. So over here, when I've said Keshava, aham, which is not being over there, aham, viparitani nimittani pashyami. Keshava, I am seeing bad omen. Now the second line, nacha shreyo. Now that avagraha is seen. So that is a sandhi. That sandhi we will see later when we reach the sandhi aspects. But remember, so it is shreyaha anupashyami. The avagraha stands for alphabet A. And you should not chant the because you will break the chandas. So this is Anushtup Chanda. Anushtup Chanda will have 32 alphabets. 32 alphabets are divided into 4 parts, 4 quadrants. That is called as pada. First part, second pada, third pada, fourth pada. And each pada, each quadrant will have 8 alphabets. So 8 alphabets plus 8 alphabets in the top line, 8 and 8 in the down line, 16 and 16, 32. So if we will say Anupashyami, we are providing 9th alphabet into that pada. Na, cha, shre, yo, nu, pa, shya, mi. 8. But if I'm going to say na, cha, shre, yo, a, nu, pa, shya, mi, 9 alphabets, I break the chandas. So if I have to provide I have to say shreyaha, then the word shreyo will not be there. So in a prose only, we have to open the sandhi. When it comes in a poetic format, we have to maintain the chandas. So whoever is chanting avagraha into and making and chanting, it's not correct. You break the chandas. So you should not do that. We should remember. So while chanting, we should say Nacha Shreyo Nupashyami. But when I'm going to open the sandhi and say it in the prose, then aham Shrey Swajanam Hatva Swajanam Ahave Hatva Shreyaha Na Anupashyami. This is a Anvaya. Means what? I've made a prose sentence of that. Aham word is not that. I have provided. From what? From that Anupashyami. Swajanam, my own people. Ahave, in the battle. Ahava, battle. Ahave, in the battle. Hatva, by killing. Shreyaha, that means something glorious or some victorious. Na anupashyami, I don't see that it is something glorious to kill my own people. This is how we will have to understand the verse. We are going slow because it's initial stage. Later on, you will automatically start understanding. Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani keshava न च श्रेयोनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे. Okay, we will have Aniruddha and Jayant. It's 9. So I think we will just have the boys, Nikhilaji and Srihariji, and then you come to chant the whole verse. To repeat, let the boys only chant. For full verse, both of you come. Okay, Anirudh and then Jayant. Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna.
Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Kinno rajyena govinda.
Kinno rajyena govinda.
Kinno rajyena govinda.
Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna. Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna. Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna. Na cha rajyam sukhani cha.
Did you say Vijayam? Or did you say Vijayam Krishna?
Vijayam.
Kinno rajyena govinda. Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Kinno rajyena govinda. Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Kinno rajyena govinda. Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Nakangshe Vijayam. Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna. Na cha rajyam sukhani cha. Kinno rajyena govinda. Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Nakangshe Vijayam Krishna. Na cha rajyam sukhani cha. Kinno rajyena govinda. Kim bhogairjivitena va.
Very good. Nikhilaji, Srihariji.
नकांक्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च किन्नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा
नकाङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च किन्नो राज्येन गोविन्द किं भोगैर्जीवितेन वा.
Very good. Now notice this word, kangshe. Okay. Kangshe. My pen is not working. Doesn't matter. Now that kangshe word, we will go back to our cards. Where do you find a similar word like kangshe?
Vande.
Vande.
Excellent. Yes, vande. So, vande. So, this means kangsha dhatu is atmanipat. We come to know. So, automatically seeing the word we will know, but by the formation we will come to know. So, like vande, kangshe. So, in Uttama Purusha vande means I am bowing down. So, kangshe. So, I am wishing. I am wishing, kangshe. Aham kangshe. So I am wishing. But how is the starting of the shloka? Na kangshe. Oh, the next class. 9-5. So, kangshe, I am wishing, desiring. But na kangshe, I am not desiring. From where this the word I came? From that kangshe, I can come to know that it is a uttama purusha ekvachan, which means I, aham. Okay, so na kangshe, I don't desire. What? Vijayam. So Krishna is without any vibhakti. That means it's sambodhan. O Krishna, aham vijayam na kangshe. I don't desire victory. Then, nacha rajyam sukhani cha, like vanani. We saw that alphabet, right? So, all the sukhas, all the comforts. Cha means and I don't desire. So, I don't, na Krishna, aham vijayam na kangshe. Rajyam na kangshe. Sukhani cha na kangshe. I don't desire the kingdom. I don't desire any pleasures, any comforts. Then the question, kim, no. This no, when we open the sandhi, it is naha. Naha, where did we study? In the beginning of the class. Dvitiya vibhakti of asmat shabda bahuvachan. I should show, then it will stay in the mind. So we will go back to it. Sukhani, like vanani. Okay. Then comes this word naha. Naha is in our dakaranta asmat shabda. Mamma avam no asman naha. Naha. In no rajyena. Kim naha rajyena. This rajyena word we are going to learn next week, which is meaning third case. Third case means in our first card, if you are remembering, open, refer your cards. If the printouts are there, you will be able to refer left, right. So now what does that mean by? So third case denotes instrumental case, which says by. So what is by Rajya? By the kingdom. Govinda, O Govinda, kim bhogaihi. Like it will come as devaihi as a plural case. Jivitena va. By the kingdom, Rajyena. Bhogaihi. By different kinds of bhogas, by enjoyment. Jivitena. By living. Kimnaha. What thing we are going to get? What happiness we are going to get? Happiness is to us, asmans, to us, by the kingdom, by the different bhogas are different pleasures to enjoy, by the life itself, what we are going to get. Arjuna's basic question. Kim naha. So over here the naha word has come. Naha. To us. To us, what is the sukha? By doing all this. By doing, when I'm using, that is the third case. So we have three words of third case over here. Third case we will see in the next reference chart. Today it will be too much, but today you just mark it as third case. By Rajya, by Bhoga, by Jivita. In naha. What for us? Sukhani. What pleasure is there for us? Okay. Nakangshe vijayam Krishna, nacha rajyam sukhani cha, kinno rajyena govinda, kim bhogair jivitena va. We will stop over here. Any doubts? Is Govinda Dvitva? Yes, Govinda, but we don't have to specifically stress. It automatically comes with the no, so I have not marked V as a Dvitva, but Govinda is it will come. Yes, Sumita ji, your question is?
मैम मेरी बुक में है ना 20th जो श्लोका है उसकी 3 लाइन्स है, तो अभी आप जो चैंट कर रहे हैं ना, अभी मुझे कैसा हो रहा है, मतलब मुझे आपने 22nd वर्स दिया था चैंट करने को, तो मेरा जो 22nd वर्स है ना वो कैरमया सह यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, और सेकंड लाइन उसकी योत्स्य मानान वेक्षे हम यह एतेत्र समागतः, ऐसा है। ऐसा क्यों है मेरी बुक में?
ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था। So उसका स्टार्ट 22nd का स्टार्टिंग यावदेतान है, और उसके बाद के 2 लाइन। तो गीता गोरखपुर प्रेस का अगर इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो बहुत ऑथेंटिक वही होगा, ठीक है?
ओके। हाँ
So better to use Gita Gorakhpur for reference. ठीक है.
ओके, थैंक यू मैम।
Let us end and then we go to Daily Gita. Nikhila ji, you will be there in Daily Gita?
Yes, Varsha ji, I'm there.
So you join, I'll make you host because I've got something else. I might not be into that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's end today's session. Keep your spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om. 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 Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. Please make your Shabda Rupavali book and come next time. Also, Dhatu Rupavali is going to start from backside. I'll send the pictures how you have to make. That the last page you will write Dhatu Rupavali, and then the inside page you will write heading Parasmay Pad Patha Dhatu. Then you will put another heading Vartaman Kal, and then you will write this chart. Then you go on to the next page, and then write heading Atmanepad Vanda Dhatu Vartaman Kal, and then that chart. And then we will do different kalas and moods below that pages. So from back side it is Dhatu Rupavali, from front side it is Shabda Rupavali. Shabda Rupavali Prathama, I'm hoping you have written and kept the book. And now you have to add is only the Dvitiya. The chart has been given. And I hope you all are taking printouts of the reference charts. And I hope you all are filing. If not done, please do it, because without it, going forward will be very difficult. You need simultaneously to refer similar, and unless you keep seeing that word, you will not realize the familiarity. And if anybody is very tech savvy or something, I'll need help to do an English transliteration of it, because even the last one I couldn't find time. But if somebody is having time, please do it for me. What you can do is you can blow up the picture, take a printout, and on that write probably in English. Then take a picture, send it to me so that I can share it with the group if it is convenient for somebody to do it. Okay, Hari Om. Thank you so very much.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Asha.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Varsha ji. Thank you.
Hari Om Varsha.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. See. Hari Om, my dear child.